Hi friends, welcome to Beauty with Karah, where we talk about all things beauty. Today we're going to be talking about waxing. Okay friends, so today I'm doing a video on waxing. Now before we start, I want to let you know that I've never waxed before, ever. I usually am the type of person who just shaves, and I personally don't like body hair on my body because it sticks to my clothing and it pulls and it nags and it's really annoying for me. So I'm typically the person who shaves a lot, and I am getting tired of shaving because I have to shave like every other day. So I looked into waxing, and for waxing you only have to wax like every 3 to 4 weeks, and that is more appealing to me than continuously shaving. So I thought I would record this process with you because I did a lot of research and I thought maybe you guys would want to know the information too. So what I came across is this Nad's Natural Sugar Wax. So this is the wax kit that I got, and the reason why I got this one is because it's a sugar wax instead of a hard wax. So a hard wax is just like it hardens and it's wax, right? And then you have to like take it off. Whereas a sugar wax is something that you can dissolve in water. So if you accidentally mess up, you can just wash it off. So I thought that was a good thing to start with, especially because I'm new and I don't know anything about waxing, or at least I didn't. So I decided to start with the sugar wax. I will definitely recommend starting with a sugar wax if this is new to you. They say that you want to start off with someone else, like a professional waxing first, just to kind of get used to it. I did not do that. So if you want to take that suggestion, probably should take that suggestion, but I did not do that, so we'll see what happens here. So another reason I got this is because it's meant for face, legs, bikini, and underarms, so that I can do everything that I want to do and I didn't have to get a bunch of different kinds of wax. Also, they have reusable cotton strips, which is good because I didn't know how many cotton strips I needed and I didn't want to be like run out halfway through waxing. So yeah, and then another couple other things about this is that it's all natural, so it has natural ingredients, it's made in Australia, it's cruelty free, and it has no fragrance or colorants. So overall, it's a good start. I like what I see, so let's see what's inside of here. So instructions, and I'll get into what I've learned in a second. So they have popsicle sticks, if that's what you call them. They have soap, pre-wax cleansing soap. So you do want to cleanse the area that you're using first. So I did take a shower, as you can see my hair is wet, but I will probably cleanse with this as well since it came with it. Another smaller popsicle stick, some pads, cotton pads, strips, whatever it is, the actual wax itself, bam, and then more strips. So that's what comes in the kit, and you can just reuse these as you go, so you can reuse them until this is all out, and then when you buy another one you'll get more strips, so you can just replace them as you buy more of the wax. So I'm not sure how long this wax will go for, if that makes sense. I'm not sure how much I will be using, so all things that I will learn as I do. Okay, so they first want you to cleanse the area with a bar of soap, making sure to remove dirt, oils, makeup, moisturizer. So I'm glad I didn't moisturize before doing this. So make sure you have nothing on. So if you do take a shower and you're gonna wax afterwards, don't put moisturizer on. And then you're going to apply the wax with the popsicle stick. So the big one for bigger areas, the small one for smaller areas. So they say that it should be able to just go right on, but if it's too cold, then to warm it up either in the microwave or in hot water. But do not get water in the wax because then it won't become effective. So good to know that. And then of course you're going to apply this in the direction that your hair grows. Then you're going to apply the cotton on top as well and press down in the way your hair grows. So depending on where area you're going to do, you're going to have to make sure it's in the area of hair growth. And then you're going to want to basically rip it up as quickly as possible, but instead of pulling up, you want to pull this way, if that makes sense. So if this is your hair growth, if it goes this way, then you want to pull this way. Make sense? Okay, and then yeah, and then it gives you a bunch of different tips on each area of the body. So other things I've learned in my research, so before you do this, you don't want to exfoliate. So if you're taking a shower, don't exfoliate in the shower beforehand, because this is going to exfoliate for you, essentially. Whenever you shave or do something like this, that's exfoliating the skin. So make sure you don't do that. Obviously you want to have clean skin, that's why they gave you the soap, and you want your hair to be at least a 1/4 inch long before you do this. My hair is a little longer than that because I skipped shaving for a little bit. So the longer the hair, I don't know if it's gonna be more painful or not, so hopefully that's not true. You're gonna want to pull the skin taut, so after you apply this, you're gonna want to hold the skin and rip like this way as you're holding the skin, because it's gonna be easier and it's not gonna be like loose skin. And then after you pull the strip, apply with cool pressure. So I am gonna get like a cold towel and apply afterwards, because apparently that's supposed to help with pain. So you're going to take this to the other room so I can show you how to actually do it. So this will be fun. Yay, let's go.
Alright, so I already cleansed my skin with this bar that they gave us. So I already went ahead and did that. So let's get the wax out. So here's the wax, and again, this is a sugar wax. Okay, so, oops. Didn't you hate that? What the heck? This knocks points off of this product for me, but I can't even open it. Alright, let's try to open this thing. Oh, okay, that is very gooey. Alright, I'm not gonna fully open it. So I'm gonna start with a little, like right here, and I'm just gonna take a little bit. I don't really know how much to use, so I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna go towards the hair growth. And I can always wash this off. That's why I got the sugar wax, because I can wash it off if I mess up. If I don't want to, you know, cool it. It is very sticky. How do you know if it's not gonna rip your skin off? I do this for you guys, so that you guys can see it happen first on me. I'm not really sure how big of a strip to make, so I'm gonna do just a tiny bit. Can you see? You can't even see it on the screen, but it's there. So I'm going to do this a couple times on the direction of my skin. Okay, here it goes. I'm gonna pull tight. Oh, that was not as painful as I thought it would be. Wow, okay. You know what? I'm not sad about that. That is not bad. Alright guys, if you're scared of waxing, get this stuff, because that was not as scary as I thought it would be. I mean, it's not a walk in the park. It's not like not painful at all, but I mean, I have very low pain tolerance, and I did not feel that much pain, so definitely recommend this stuff. This is nice. Alright, I'll do a little bit of this, and then I'll come back to my computer when I'm done and kind of give you my overall review on it. So I'm going to do a little bit more at a time, because I don't want to keep doing that over and over again. So let me just do a lot more. It's definitely a little bit more sensitive down here, so because it's like near the bottom, so just watch out for that. It could just because I have less hair down there, less to pull, I guess. definitely hold the skin. I think it's a little easier if you do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not as painful as I thought it would be. So they say this is reusable, so what you do is like plug it together, I guess. And then it's supposed to be able to reuse. So you just reuse the same stuff. You got massaging like this. So I guess it just breaks up the wax a little bit so that you can reuse the strip. And then doing it again. So apparently you're just supposed to keep using the same strip until it's not affected anymore, and then you go on to the next strip, and then you can put this in the wash and wash again. So I'm gonna do a couple more strips, and if you want to put the cold press on right after, that's also gonna help pick up the excess wax that's on there. So I'm gonna do that. So I am getting a little redness, but that's because I've never waxed before. I'll let you know if I have a super bad reaction to it, but honestly, I'm surprised that it doesn't hurt more. So let's just keep doing it, I guess. Why not? So if it's not spreading easily, it might just mean that you need to heat it up a little bit, which I have a feeling I need to do that. Oh, that one hurt a little bit more. So, I mean, you can do it in small chunks if you want less pain. It's a little bit more painful when you do more at a time. Okay, so I did most of the bottom of this leg, and I quickly realized that I was like using way too much wax, and it was making it so that these were only being able to be used like once or twice instead of like, you know, a lot. So I also found out that I should probably do more longer strips instead of shorter strips like this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you what I kind of like figured out. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I've like used already like half of this, which is kind of a lot, and I'm realizing it's too much. So I'm gonna take a longer section and do like a full cloth worth at a time. One, because it's just taking a long time to do, and I can spread it out more. Okay, so I got like a longer piece, and then it's not as much wax on here, so I can use it more. So I find that this is getting a little time consuming, so I'm probably just gonna do the bottom half of my legs for now, and then shave the top half, because I don't really need the top half to be waxed, because I don't have to shave that too often. So yeah, I would definitely heat this up and not be stubborn like I am, because I think it is a little harder to work with when it's not heated up.
Okay, I'm back. So I have this much wax left, like maybe a quarter of it. I definitely think I was using way too much in the beginning because I didn't really know how much to use. I definitely recommend heating it up. Okay, Tyler. Because it was getting a little hard to spread when it was like hardening. So definitely heat it up for 10 seconds. If you still need to heat it up again, just stir it real quick and do 10 more seconds. Yeah, I don't know if this is worth my time or not. The legs, I only got the bottom half of the legs because that's the part I have to shave the most, and I didn't have enough wax for the rest of it, but again, I think it's because I used too much. And then my underarms were really hard to get. I think it's just because I have super thick hair, and it wasn't getting all of it, and I didn't really know. I was trying every which direction and it wasn't working. So I think it's because this is a sugar wax and it's a little softer. I think I would need a harder wax. Pain level, I don't think it's that painful unless you like mess up. But again, with the sugar wax, you can wash it off. So if you accidentally put it where your hair isn't, you can just wash it off real quick. I think that was the biggest struggle, is because when I get to like the back of my legs, my hair doesn't really grow back there. So I have to like make sure I'm not getting it on just skin, if that makes sense. So like figuring out where the hair is and where I've already gotten was the biggest struggle. It is a little messy, I will say, but it was a little time consuming too. I think it took me like an hour just to do the bottom half of my legs and under my arms. So I mean, if you're looking to not shave for the next month, I mean, if you have an hour or two to do it, but you might need an extra thing of wax. I was struggling a little bit, but I think overall my legs are pretty soft now. I will see how long they last, because I'm not going to put this video out for a while, so I will jump back on in a few weeks and show you what my legs look like then, see if it's worth it, because if they grow back in a week, like, I don't think it's worth it, because I can probably go at least 3 or 4 days without shaving if I have to. I would have liked to get my top of my legs, but those don't grow as fast as the bottom, and plus it's lighter. My hair is lighter, so it's not a huge deal. I don't even know if this is enough to do another round. Maybe if I like do it very like thinly. Definitely heat it up. Definitely put it on pretty thin. It is a little bit more painful the thinner you go. So if you have low pain tolerance like me, I would go a little thicker and just, you know, go through more of it. This was only like $12 for the whole box. It did seem that the strips, they gave me enough strips for the bottom half of my legs. If I didn't use as much wax, I think I could have gotten the entire leg on both sides. But again, like, I think the strips that they give you is enough for the one whole thing of this. So I feel like there's really no reason to wash and repeat if you're gonna get more of this with more strips, unless you can get just this without the strips. The strips do fall apart a little bit because they're just strips of cotton, so like the ends are like kind of coming off, but I mean, they're not supposed to be like used forever. Like, reuse it a couple times and then throw it away. So this product, I think this product is okay. I'd give it like a 7. It's not as painful as I thought it would be. They gave you everything you needed, so that was nice. And I mean, it wasn't getting my underarms as well, but I think it's just because I have really thick hair. So yeah, so if I was doing something wrong, let me know in the comments. I think I did the legs all right. The legs I pretty much got all of the leg, all the way up to my knees, and then I'll just shave the rest of it, it's fine. So if you think I did something wrong and could have done something better, let me know.
Okay friends, so it's been exactly 3 weeks since I waxed my legs, and for the most part they're still smooth and they still are waxed, but I did miss a few little areas, so I do have some hair growth on those areas, especially like on my knees. I think taking an hour to wax is definitely worth not having to shave for 3 weeks, and I could probably go a little longer too, because I just missed a few areas, but other than that, it doesn't look like I have hair on my legs. So yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'll try it again. I'll probably have to buy more wax though. But I think if you definitely hate shaving and don't want to shave for like a long period of time, this might be a good idea to try, and maybe you did better than I did. So I think I'm gonna try it again and see if I get it a little bit better. I definitely do recommend heating it up. I think that was probably most of my problems is that I didn't heat up the wax and it was a struggle to like spread it. So if you heat it up and it spreads easily, it's probably gonna go a lot faster and a lot easier, and you'll probably use less of it. So yeah.
So yeah, that's all I have for today. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button for more videos every Thursday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.